Well, it is definitely spring, middle of spring, maybe even getting towards early summer, depending on where you live. For me here in Utah, we are right in the middle of spring, but we are seeing a little bit of record high temperatures. We're getting into the low to mid 80s already, and the lawns are already starting to respond to that. Let me show you what I mean. Not sure how well this is going to come through on camera, but as you can see right in this area here, and even a little bit over here, right in here, the lawn's starting to get kind of a hazy color to it, kind of like a gray tinge to it in certain little spots, like that. That there is your first sign of heat stress, and that is your lawn telling you it's thirsty. Now, one of the best ways to actually see that is to make sure the sun is on the other side of the lawn from where you're standing. So for example, the sun for me is across the street over there, and you can see behind me the stressed areas right there. Now, I will give you one more example of this, and this was yesterday. I'll post right over here my Instagram story, just a little clip of it, so that you can see what the side of the yard looked like just yesterday. It was really starting to check out, and it was not looking pretty. And I just decided to pull the hose out, give it a really nice soak, probably for about 5 minutes or so, just lay some water down, and came back out here today, and you can hardly tell there was ever an issue. So it's definitely a sign that the yard needs water, and if you're watering full time and seeing that, you're definitely going to want to check out your sprinkler schedule and how long you're watering. I've talked many times about putting empty cans, empty chicken or tuna cans around your yard and measuring how much water you're actually getting. You should be getting about ½ an inch every time you water. Water twice a week to get a full inch of water per week, and you should be good. Come full summer, you may want to consider adding another watering session, but you can watch your lawn and look for signs like that and go from there. So as far as products go, I have both product recommendations and ingredient recommendations, or parts of products that I have here that you should know about. And the first thing I want to talk about is potassium. You want to make sure that your lawn and your soil has potassium, and you can find out exactly where you're at as far as potassium and all other elements go with a simple soil test. But potassium is important, especially for summertime, because potassium helps with stress tolerance and the plant's ability to absorb moisture or water. So moisture uptake, stress tolerance, definitely something that we need for summertime. Now, my soil test indicates that I'm extremely deficient in potassium. If you have a normal potassium level, or if you just want to add a little bit more potassium to your soil, then the Stress Blend from Yard Mastery is a great option for you. The product that I chose to use for this case here, and what I'm going to apply tonight, is the 0048 sulfate of potash from Yard Mastery. This is a 24-pound bag, and this goes down at 2 pounds per thousand, so we're going to get almost a full pound of potassium out of this application here, which is really awesome. If you're potassium deficient, this is a great product for you. It is straight sulfate of potash, straight potassium, which is exactly what I need here. I'm going to apply this multiple times this year to hopefully work on getting my potassium levels up and help the lawn handle the stress of summer a little bit better. Now, as far as a full fertilizer application goes, I'm going to get my nitrogen source from ProPeat. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that last year I was all about ProPeat, and I still want to use it, and I'm still using it. I love this fertilizer. I think it's excellent. And the reason I love it is because it's slow release and it's peat moss based. So every prill is coated in peat moss. Peat moss is great at moisture retention. So applying a peat moss based fertilizer like ProPeat is great for summer because it's going to help hold on to that water just a little longer and help the grass survive a little easier. So this is a 10-0-10. I'm going to put this down at 3 pounds per thousand. It's going to give me a 1/3 pound of nitrogen, and it's going to give me another 1/3 pound of potassium. So we're going really heavy on potassium today, and we're going to get just a little bit of nitrogen. I like to spoon feed if I can, so small applications, small doses of nitrogen, and more consistent applications. So a 1/3 pound of nitrogen today, about 1.3 pounds or so, give or take, of potassium, and that's going to set me up really nice for summer. Now, one staple of my lawn care plan and strategy is Hydretain. I really enjoy applying Hydretain around the summer months because Hydretain is designed to live in the root system and pull any surrounding moisture in the soil or in the air down towards the roots, so that free moisture that's not being used by the roots can be, and it's absolutely proven. So I love using Hydretain. It's a staple for me and for my strategy here, especially around the summer months is exactly when I apply it. And it can be applied with other products as well. So if you're already spraying something out on the lawn and doing a blanket application, you can throw this in there. Just make sure that you're applying this to already damp soil and water it in immediately after you apply it. So this is my plan. Today is Saturday, and the sprinklers are going to come on in the morning tomorrow, and then I am going to take advantage of that. So with sprinklers coming on tomorrow, I'm going to apply the granular products tonight, and then Monday I'm going to apply liquid products because this needs to be applied to wet soil. The soil will be wet on Monday, and I can go ahead and apply this and then water it in a little bit after that, and it will be ready to go. So all of the granular products are in the lawn. They're going to get watered in the morning, which is very exciting. They'll break down, they'll start working right away, and the lawn will be in much better shape to tolerate the stresses of summer, or at least we'll be on our way towards that. So very exciting. For those of you who have been watching my channel for a while, you might have noticed a little bit of a change here in my spreader. This is a new spreader from SPYKER. This is the Pro Series P20. It's a 50-pound lightweight broadcast spreader. I wanted to try this spreader out because it is better priced for a homeowner who's looking for a top quality spreader that doesn't want to pay for a commercial grade spreader. It is priced in the higher end part of the homeowner category. If you're looking for something that's going to last a long time, that's going to be the last spreader you ever need to buy, this is a good option. There's a lot of things that I like about this already. Even just using it tonight and even putting it together was super easy. I'm gonna leave all of my thoughts for a complete review video on this and compare it to the Ergo Pro 50-pound spreader that I've been using. So lots to look forward to. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure that you are. Product reviews like the one for this coming up soon, and lots of other things to look forward to as well. So all the products I've used will be linked below. I always get questions on the scale that I use to measure out my product and those pictures too, so those will be linked down below as well. So thank you so much for watching. That's going to go ahead and wrap it up for me today. That's going to go ahead and wrap up my weekend lawn work, and I'll go ahead and take a break for the rest of the weekend and look forward to getting back at it next week. I'll see you next time.